Yo, rest of the country outside of New York, riddle me this. I think Atlanta might be the only other city, but maybe LA. I got a question for like just the culture of music and rap, right? TDCFM in the building. The question I'm asking you guys is this. It's like, why don't we respect our history and our music enough? And that's why I said outside of New York and Atlanta. Because I'm gonna tell you why Drink Champs in particular is like it's a jewel. It's a jewel. And the reason why it's a jewel is because the people of New York in that area, the tri-state area, they respect the history of their own music, right? And that's why they're so proud. You see them anywhere else in the country, they're gonna stand tall. I'm from New York. You know what I'm saying? The Mecca. You know what I mean? They say shit like that. You don't never hear nobody else have that type of bravado for their state, their home. You know what I mean? And it ain't, and I don't, there's no disrespect to the West Coast, but I don't mean the gang culture. I don't mean gang culture. I mean just representing your city, your region. You know what I mean? And the history of the rappers that came before y'all. Drink Champs is a fucking jewel because the kids and the mid adults are still interested, and then the adults. You know what I mean? There's levels to what people are watching and what they're interested in, but they're still interested in the history. All we doing is getting history from Nori. All the stories we get from these different rappers, this is history we couldn't get on a DVD, on a CD, in the middle of in the interviews, like stuff that they couldn't say in the interviews. Back in the day, they were like what they call media trained. Niggas was not saying hood stories in the middle of the media's interview. If Joe Claire was asking niggas questions, he didn't ask them hood shit. You know what I mean? They was asking them questions like, what made you get started, keeping it safe. Now we got backstage stories. Respecting the history is the point of this. We, everywhere else in America, as rappers, hip-hop enthusiasts, collectors, curators, influencers, we definitely have to respect our culture and history more. Like, tell you a quick story before this is over. There, my home shout out to my nigga Quarter from the Valley. I went to his basement one time and saw so many different CDs, a lot of Kansas City history, gang of Kansas City rappers that are not relevant no more because they stopped rapping, might have passed, whatever the case was. It was a bunch of history that I wish I could have put on here for you guys to understand what the fuck Kansas City music sounds like outside of Tech 9. You know what I mean? Just respecting the history. Fuck your couch. Respect the culture.